Beautiful, beautiful music, and as it takes me back to the days when I first started this. Don't know, this is anno 2070. If you didn't know, you should have read the comments below. Just, yeah. Anyway, what is anno 2070? Anno 2070 is a city builder game that focuses more on the industry than the building up on the anything else. It's one of those oddballs where basically has combat, but it's not the strongest of all of those games. But seriously, even though this one has combat, it's just not that heavy. It has it. It's because it's just one way to say, hey, that's my island. Give it to me, or I bring my ships in to slaughter you. Yeah, that's very fun. Sorry loud music, even to me. But this is the thing. Anyway, so what is 2070? Video briefing, shall we?
Welcome to your ark. My name is Eve. I am an artificial intelligence. My systems are designed to assist you. You can trust me implicitly. Always. Status update. Earth. Current year, 2070. Continuously rising sea levels have changed ecosystems. Many coasts are flooded, and more regions are endangered. Many coastal cities have been abandoned. Droughts and crop failures are causing mass migration. National structures are losing their power and importance. The established order is collapsing into the sea, along with the coastal cities. Climate change is intensifying the struggle for the distribution of the remaining resources. A rethink is necessary. The shifting shorelines have now made previously barren land fertile. New technologies are providing new opportunities. The scientific organization, SAAT, develops innovative technologies for the future. They created the ARC technology, and I, Eve, am also one of their creations. Definition: ARC, floating research station, allows the occupation of new lands. You are among the few people selected to captain an ARC. Registering conflict of interest. The industrial consortium, Global Trust, the world's largest supplier of energy, will try to secure your services. The Eden Initiative will do the same. They are a globally active environmental organization. Their influence is steadily growing as a result of ultra-modern green tech technologies. Both organizations are competing for dominance by building their cities and recruiting intelligent people like yourself. It is your choice whom you wish to support. Regardless of your decision, one thing is certain. You can trust me implicitly. My name is Eve.
Yes, you can make that jokes of evil AI. So yes, basically that's what's happening in this anno. Now, anno games is a long-running series. The latest one just came out. I wasn't happy with comes to not selling the hard copies. It's probably not Ubisoft's fault. I think it's probably the high-ups comes to the distributions people doing it, or my government. I don't know which. Either way, I am annoyed. I got on digital. I'm currently in the mood for it, so I'm saying I really need to get some anno series out, because last time, well, I wasn't happy either. I got the shits, so just you obviously didn't see it. That was the next of 2070, and it's the official one again. So we'll eventually get to the new one. Hey on, what about the previous one? Previous one on Steam currently is not called anno 18 or something like that. Not 1800, it's 1818 something was. I don't know, it's set before the Industrial Revolution and all that. That isn't called anno at all. It's called some other thing. It could be copyright rights to thing. Don't ask me, I have no idea. Anyway, so videos and global rights. Videos more vinyl friendly and all that. The global trust, usually people what we usually have now. Basically, yeah, we don't care on the environment as long as we get paid. Simple as that. One thing to note, there's voting things and points.
You're doing an admirable job for the company. Well done.
Yes. Points that goes into sort of different arts and all that, blah blah blah. Other things.
You're a real find for the initiative.
I didn't thought I was that long for the ages, yeah. So basically more points you get, all that. Ignore that. Get for these points for voting
in current election
and doing
now
sort of
possible.
stuff.
Yours could be the design.
Voting rights confirmed. Select.
Thank you.
And as well, you do get bonuses, and as well
Current mission parameters loaded.
mission bonuses. That's daily. That's a week or something. There is also another thing, was this world events.
Greetings. And
Yeah, blah blah blah.
congratulations.
I'm not going to go to it. Well, basically, the world events is basically a random event comes along, usually 1 or 4 or 5, and basically say, here's the thing, go do this, you get points in sort of things you do, including the campaign as well, or certain missions and all that. There's other missions, domain missions, that's the world events, single player missions and campaign. And then you get points on that point of what it is. You probably wondering what's with this, and as well, you notice this. I didn't mention this. That's part Deep Ocean. I will do that, but for now I'll be concentrating on the main campaign for Anno. The default thing about Deep Ocean is a DLC, but it's actually a physical copy and you could still get in store, so that was, yeah, incredible. However, this was ages ago. I think it was 2012 or something, so it was towards getting faded out. He is the only one that does that anymore for Sims. So I will do Deep Ocean and all that, but for now, main campaign. Also, just to point out, I haven't fully finished the campaign, just because in the end games you do get with certain stuff and all that, and as well, I was very young. I was just going in high school when this comes out. I think I was going in high school. I don't know. I was young, so I didn't even bother to do it. And when I restart, I just joined 10 minutes and dump around in the sandbox all the time. So let's begin. Oh, I've already completed one of this. Oh well.
So, you're the backup the company so desperately needed. Well, let's hope you have more to offer than first impressions would suggest. My name is Thor Strindberg, by the way. I'm responsible for ensuring that Global Trust strictly adheres to its 2-year plan. Global Trust is the largest energy provider in the world. Our network spans continents, and one of the most important intersections is right here. The oil and coal deposits for which I'm responsible cover 18% of Global Trust's monthly demand, and yet the production targets from headquarters are constantly increasing. We're in the process of modernizing the hydroelectric power plant at the dam so that we can continue to satisfy the enormous demand for electricity. Engineers have invented an innovative high-performance module for the main turbines. You could come in useful here. We must commission the optimized turbines as quickly as possible. Otherwise, our adherence to the 2-year plan will be jeopardized.
I think that's it. But yeah, there's video things all the time.
Fulfilling the 2-year plan will at last bring me the prestige with Global Trust that is my due.
Yes, now there's the thing, blah blah blah, basically deep sea things, won't work in the main campaign.
The Ark has reached the target coordinates.
So, here you are at last. Thor Strindberg. We've already had the pleasure, and in view of the situation, I suggest we dispense with further formalities. We use these plants to produce coal and oil on a large scale, and production is on the rise. The new 2-year plan from head office is a real challenge. We need more energy to further increase production. All we really lack is a powerful turbine for the hydroelectric power plant.
The 2-year plan.
You will be in charge of the turbine redesign.
What can I do for you?
By the way, Global Trust sent you a care package. The crates are in the way here, so pick them up immediately.
Command ship ready to go.
Yes, he's a snob, but I don't like him. The thing I don't really like comes to him.
At last. Can we now move on to the next? Good. There's a small island to the southwest. Go and build your base there without delay.
After the base, it's doing some tingly fingerings of some stuff I see. I've done in the past. Oh, it's a shame I couldn't have able fully customize and stuff like this and that fully. Mostly roads over bridges and occasional cosmetic stuff. I know there's a mod though.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Information on Settlement Foundation available. Loading base site plan. Warning, insufficient accommodation. Construction of residences recommended.
I'm so used to actually having the new one. Yeah.
Warning, more building materials required. Loading information to ensure supplies. Warning, food shortage imminent. Emergency measures required. Food supply ensured. Problem solved.
I hope this quest will not...
Is that it? I can see what the problem is with this turbine. Nothing we can't fix, once the other problems are solved. I would have started work long ago, but obviously there's not enough energy to get the plant into operation.
Scanning energy supply. Conclusion 4. Recommend countermeasures. Energy level stabilized. Successful optimization.
Yes, I'm going very fast. I know what I'm doing.
Receiving urgent message.
I kid you not. We're in mortal danger here.
Sender of mail located. Location, hydroelectric power plant.
Well, I'm going to actually talk a bit to see what's going on and all that for people who don't know. So, basically, got your basic worker, which need food and supplies, happy in that, and wants to get all of them sufficient needs all met to basically level up to the next one, and you get more stuff. Currently, because how it's set up, it's slowly giving you say this what it is, this what you should do, blah blah blah. It's basically the tutorial. So I think I had to do it the first time. And so basically, building materials, very basics. The Global Trust and the Angels have the both methods. Power, very obvious. So basically, for resources, you start resources.
Warning. Production halted.
I don't mention about the things. So basically, resources, mine, go into what it needs. There you go. And same for stuff comes back here, it comes back to a warehouse. Everything needs to go back to the warehouse. It does change, depends on the game. So if you buy the older ones, please keep in mind that it is a different method. Yeah, and it's the same for buildings, and you have commercial city center. We've got so many other ones. One thing I do need to note is hydrological pollution monitors down, and that means you actually have issues with tornadoes and other sort of stuff. So campaign, don't mind, just ignore that, but that's what I need to keep in mind. That's right, I changed my boats, didn't I? Yeah. It's been so long, so what do you expect?
A quest, tailor-made.
And it's one of the occasional credits.
Awaiting your
Arcs,
orders.
you can basically order something in or move the arc around to specific locations. No
Now you
account.
can make yourself useful at last.
So, you received my message. If the optimized turbine is installed before testing, the results could be disastrous. I'm powerless, but maybe Mr. Strindberg would listen to you.
Did you follow my instructions to the letter? Yes, Peterson again. He senses danger everywhere. The decision has been made to use the new turbine, so take these materials to the turbine construction site. Granted, not a bad performance. Did you follow my For once, we're agreed.
I'll follow that. Yes, you want to present it. Also, for this is in the menu options. It's a right click. H1 has it on default. So yeah, and yes, you can move it around and all that. And for anyone else,
Warning. Vehicle under attack.
there you go. Someone say attack back. Oh, as well, you can increase the charges. I recommend that. So basically, that one, people won't come in, and as well, they won't do anything. That one will, but they won't upgrade, and of course, upgrade. So many things, you guys are waiting for that. Ah, before the blueprint system on the new one. Oh, be up, really?
Surely you can manage this. That was no great.
I got nothing out of that. Wow. Ew.
Ah, steel. Well, at least that works, but progress here is still slow, just the same. See for yourself. We're almost done here, but Mr. Strindberg just keeps piling on the pressure. Without more workers, we'll never meet his deadline.
I am registering progress. Congratulations.
I think I got enough workers anyway.
We're gonna need more hands here if we want to meet that deadline.
I think I actually got enough.
Did you follow my instructions
Yeah, I
to the
did.
letter? Stop whining, Peterson. The tests can still be carried out later. As soon as that turbine is installed, the power plant must be brought to full power.
Idiot.
To full power? Without testing? Sheer madness! The structural integrity of the dam won't be able to take it. The load buffer is down. The mounts are breaking. We have to get out of here. Everyone out!
Peterson, what have you done, you idiot? You and you alone are going to answer to Global Trust for this disaster.
The early missions are very quick, especially for the person who actually knows what they're doing.
No. That can't... The dam! The water is engulfing the whole plant! The 2-year plan! I'm finished!
Oh no, you definitely fans. The boss here.
What's happening, Strindberg? You said you had the situation under control. Come on, we can't just stand around. Do something!
I can explain, Mr. Thorne. It's not my fault, but it goes without saying that I'll sort everything out.
State of emergency.
Plant 13 must be evacuated as quick.
It's possible, blah blah blah.
You heard Mr. Thorne. We must quickly bring all the survivors to safety.
And all that. First when you usually see a police one, you rarely see that. Trucking back.
And you think that will impress me, am I right?
All objectives achieved. Congratulations.
The Global Trust arcs are equipped for all possible emergencies. I have sandbags on board. Ensure you have supplies in the goods depots.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a little bit of a break just so I can put around with some more stuff. Let me go to the other one. something satisfying doing this. Going around the map, gobbling all the edges up.
This is your chance.
I was just about to suggest the same thing. Here are the coordinates of the most important goods depots.
And what I use here. Ah, there it is. It came out the wall.
I've secured some of the goods in the warehouse, but water is getting in there too. We must take them to your island.
I wonder who's going to get fired.
Now you can make yourself useful at last.
This seriously brings me back memories as well.
That was also the only sensible thing you could do. Your evacuation procedures are taking effect. Excellent. By the way, Engineer Peterson has reported back to me. He is carrying out damage limitation at the dam. Help him.
Calculating reconstruction measures for Plant 13. Accommodation of Tycoon employees recommended. Upgrading of the infrastructure required.
Yeah, never do
Attention.
on a body.
Goods production halted. Cause, no farm fields.
Yeah,
Good
what if it do?
production not possible. Island does not have the required fertility. I'm sorry.
If you're looking for a little support, you've come to the right place.
Yeah, what did it do? Don't click that. Just pitch around. I found out it's.
Can I inform the board of directors that you were successful? You know what is expected.
Okay.
New fertility available.
Yeah, it's basically seeds. If certain things and what I need grow.
Congratulations on having so much fun.
What did you? Don't click this.
Analyzing needs of Tycoon employees. Public building of the casino type favored.
Just
Construction recommended.
do something a lot easier.
Registering demographic changes within the population.
Ah! I forgot about that. So, so important. That upgrade takes certain components, so tools, and you only get it at the second tier of people, so yeah.
Registering shortages
Turn
of
that off.
goods. Confirmed. Raw material deposit.
Yeah, and as well you need.
Warning. More building materials required.
Yeah. As well, you do need tools in order to actually build some of them. So need tools, and tools. So regardless, you need tools to do it. Also, as well, that I think Kate's can feed one factory of that takes 2. From memory, there's a ratio though. There's something for you haven't fully remember though. Yep. First word. And if it's gets clawed up. Because I know one of those can actually feed one.
Tool production completed. Plant has started work. Congratulations.
Granted, not a bad performance. But this affair isn't settled yet.
Oh, if you have a problem, just pause that. What? Tools. Oh look! Just enough tools. Go ahead. One thing you shouldn't do is basically just. That's what. Oh.
Tools! Can you a total success? Practically normal where you're concerned.
You're doing an admirable job. Whereas Strindberg hides behind excuses and accusations, you react quickly and keep a cool head. Noble Trust won't forget this.
Peterson is to blame for all this. He installed the turbines incorrectly, but I had to look after this novice who was sent to me by you.
I'm aware of the facts, Strindberg. This was your responsibility. The board will demand your transfer. Luckily, I already have a replacement to manage Plant 13.
You're suspending me? For a single error? Such humiliation! I know who I have to thank for this, and one day I will get my revenge.
You can try. So go on.
Mayday! Mayday! Oil platform, please answer. We can't move. Repeat, we can't move.
My God, a collision. The tanker is ramming the platform. All the oil is spilling out into the sea, and there's absolutely nothing.
SOS, the captain of the tanker here. We have survivors on board. We need a rescue team.
Black chain. Arr.
First, Plant 13, now the oil platform. I must call the board immediately. Can you coordinate the rescue operations? Do everything. Thorn here again. We picked up a radio signal from the stricken tanker. The situation is critical. Get there immediately.
Were you really able to do something for me?
I didn't expect anything else from you.
That's the person.
Registering bottlenecks in the food supply. Satisfaction decreasing. Contact with population recommended.
Hold up about the oil. Jesus Christ.
Normally, I would have had delicious fish on the table today, but there are hardly any to be had after that oil slick. I think we need more fisheries. After all this time, my wife had delicious fish on the table.
Sector scan is registering an unidentified arc. Transferring coordinates.
Hello.
Yana Rodriguez, Eden Initiative.
I like
We
her
received a
arc.
distress call. We've come to help. Get here as fast as you can so we can coordinate the rescue.
I'm not surprised the Eden Initiative are on the spot immediately. Yana Rodriguez will seize on any tragic event like this to play the do-gooder.
Let's just see like her arc. It's
We must
Clean
work together to
extra heat.
achieve something here. I'll send you the burning oil platform is our primary objective. I'll get the gear, you get the people. The quicker the better.
yeah. What do you need? I should probably get more. So I see the difference. Considered okay. That's good. Okay, so there's the difference. Nothing else. Oh yeah, Mercy got any interest that is. Bloody more.
Warning. Production halted.
Oop, hold on. These draws.
The first immigrants have arrived? Great. Please check if any have volunteered for the mission yet.
They would do.
The disaster control experts have been briefed and are waiting in your warehouse. Take them into Miss Rodriguez immediately.
I prefer the Egos.
I could do with a large brandy after the trauma of this calamity, but there's barely a drop to be had.
Yep. It's basically it's just telling you that this is what happened if the
That someone in your position could be...
thank you, if the fertility goes down to a certain percent, the fish will be fine, but everything that grows on the island will decrease. So please keep it in mind when you actually doing this stuff. She has electronic phones.
Back already? All done?
I've received some alarming messages from the oil platform. The fire is spreading. You will help with the efforts to put it out. I don't care how, just do what you need to do.
Yeah.
Extinguishing equipment calibrated.
Hey, Jeep.
Excellent. How did you contain the fire? You used Eden Initiative technology? Well, ultimately, what's important is the outcome.
I prefer eating stuff.
The oil slick is spreading. We must ascertain the extent of the damage so we can respond accordingly.
They actually look very cool. Oh, this is where they do have the fastest boats.
Data log for mission objectives updated.
This stinks. Not much longer and I'm out of here.
I'm giving you the opportunity to
The drone mission. So basically, I can build wind parks or I continue on things. But I know wind parks actually helps. The only problem, they have an overlapping thing. The other sort of thing, they reduce the amount of effectiveness. 99, I think it actually doesn't affect them.
You still have much to learn.
You did a real good.
So, yep. Oh no, that's a 18. Yeah, see, there's nothing different. Energy production. Yeah, it's no difference. But then it was 99. So, yeah, there you go. You go.
Data log for mission objectives updated.
Back already? All done? Just as I feared, the levels are catastrophic. Nature's regenerative capabilities can't cope with a disaster on this scale, nor can our deployment resources. I need specialists on site who know how to handle oil disasters. Could you accommodate them on your island and make preparations for their arrival?
T.
Negative environmental influences reduce fertility.
Four. Yes, I remember that. Ah! There we go. There we go. Oh. Really? Wow. So now you can get the extra stuff like by going through the camera and actually looking at the stuff. Let's upgrade tools. Here's a tip. In buildings, good at upgrading this. Press U.
The soil pollution is too high. We need more tea plantations until the island has recovered from this catastrophe.
Pick up. I wish all the troops did on. Oh. Ay ay ay. This actual crisis, you have to balance between the two. Nuts. Also, if you destroy the plantation, these remain. Can't believe that.
This is an adventure, but I...
Buffs. So you can see, I didn't need it. So basically, the warehouse items, there's a certain limit comes to items you can put into it. 3 of them. Seeds you can't put it out. Because the seeds, they're permanent. So you have to, if you remove them, you have to get it back. Firearms actually not, because I know I actually need that. So basically you need you can't get the seed out. I wonder what. I think this one probably can the play updated. Yes, I'm leaving that. I'm gonna do that in a bit, or when I know that.
Not bad. I was beginning to think you wouldn't make it.
I know when it's gonna end. Send!
Registering change in demographics.
Oh great, hipsters.
The first immigrants have arrived? Great. Please check if any have volunteered.
The oil experts are ready to go. They're waiting to be taken to Miss Rodriguez from your island.
Seriously, they just stream hispers. There we go. We're doing great! Great. That's gone down, that's very tough on us. You! You 5.
Are you smiling because you completed the quest? The special equipment's arrived at last. We can use it to pump the oil from the surface of the water. Can you look after that?
And yes, you can do it from the city hall as well. Oh, hello, what's that?
A message has just come in. A couple of dolphins have swum right into the middle of the slick. We must get them out before they suffocate.
They don't fit. Technically they are, but they actually rewatched them. You don't know.
Are you smiling because between you and me?
Cleaning process initiated. Switching ship controls to automatic. Warning, this process cannot be cancelled.
Thank you, Eve. Yeah, I can't do anything.
If anyone has earned the thanks and respect of the initiative, it's you. We should check to see if our measures are taking effect and if the water pollution levels have been reduced. Please take another sample and bring it to me.
Yeah, so if you actually want to noticing that fertility is going down to 97, but because of the production, it's gone plus now. Also, yes, there's ways
Data
to
log for mission objectives.
there's ways to increase the fertility of stuff as well.
Are you smiling because you completed the— Wow, amazing! But we'll have to run more detailed tests on the samples, but it looks really good. Only minimal residues in the water.
Your value to the company has just increased.
Hey, that was great teamwork. Things might have turned out very differently if you hadn't been here. So, on behalf of the Eden Initiative, thank you.
For once, I have to agree with Miss Rodriguez. You've saved the company from even bigger losses. The company can always use people like you. As a result of losing Plant 13, we'll have to revise our strategy. We can still achieve the objectives set out in the 2-year plan, but only if we start rebuilding immediately. And
Warning. Registering irregular activities in this sector. Origin unknown. Signal encrypted. Warning.
Ooh.
Unidentified object registered. Locating source of signal. Coordinates established.
Yes, it's a damn UFO. Told them.
Analyzing data transfer. Error 342. Process aborted. Message cannot be fully transmitted. Apologies.
Did you speak in gibberish?
Error. Poor signal. Connection interrupted. Calculating route to source of signal.
I think you're just speaking gibberish on other languages there. Yo.
Signal successfully boosted. Sender of message, Davy. Professor Dr. Salmon.
Hey,
Position,
Davy.
Head of SAAT. Area of expertise, nanotechnology. Current research project. Access denied. Security level 7. No further data available.
But I don't... There's some unusually strong interference. Recalibrating values. Ah, yes, that is the right frequency modulation. So, we meet at last. Professor Salman Davy, Head of Science at SAAT. I regret your unfortunate situation is not the reason for my being here. I am here because of the Virago, an earlier Ark prototype. Father believes it to be here. Would you help me search for it? I rashly stumbled into it in all the excitement. Now I have no instruments I can use for my search. Could you help me by supplying some components?
Does Professor Davy think the Ark is here? That was a big scandal. I'll help you with a 3D locator, and you can have all the data you collect during the search.
The Virago. Global Trust was once interested in the technologies on board. Davy is getting the salvage arm, and I'm gaining an insight into all the results.
That was, can you... Thank you. Servers on. Wood. Wood. Bloody AoE thing.
Negative environmental influences reduce fertility.
I wonder.
Registering energy shortage.
Ow. Ooh. There we go. Okay, that's just a new thing for me.
I'm counting on you, so don't screw up. Green will be putting some pressure.
I don't like how the upgrade thing is. Did that just for dude. 5 almost 5 for 5. And
Warning. Production halted.
Back already? I can't wait to see if Professor Davy finds the...
Have you completed the quest? Bear in mind that the company wants all the information you compile about the Virago.
I think it just keeps singing in the ground.
Okay, what's the situation? Ah, the 3D locator. We need its scanner, GPS, and synchronization module. Let's make it short. Yes, this salvage arm could be okay to use. First, I just need to separate the gripping pliers from the hydraulics. Excellent! But I still need one thing. Some ship components to modify the trimaran. Could I ask you to do this for me?
You ain't again, I not unless...
You were such a great help. The trimaran is now ready. I would love you to take command and lead the search expedition. Be my guest. Just press the dive button and we will sink into the depths. No, don't worry. You are perfectly safe. The magnetic interference that disrupted our communications. The Virago may be responsible for that. We must use the scout drone to investigate this phenomenon more closely.
If you hit the surface, you won't come out. I know what it is, but I'm not sure. Oh wow, the Hexagon's quite big. Ah!
New island coordinates acquired.
Just by looking. Wow. Wow, anyway, that's...
New
the
island coordinates
deep
acquired.
weather control system. Sick. I know it isn't that much. Also, yes, the thing does overlap. There's a module that you can actually get to reduce it. Oh.
Warning. Production breakdown.
That's looks much more nicer. Also, yes, you can get positive fertility as well.
Oh, this is interesting. The scout drone is registering the greatest anomalies at this location.
Okay, so you have to do that elsewhere.
New island located.
The analysis data is conclusive. There is nothing unusual at this location.
New island located.
The analysis data is conclusive. There is nothing unusual at this location.
Here we go.
Let's make it short. Yes or no? Further exploration of the area in total blackness is out of the question. But I have something here that can light up the dark. Faster! We have only a short window of opportunity. The Virago! At last! Oh, for so many years we have been baffled at what happened on the test voyage. We can now use the data log from the Ark to uncover the mystery. The emergency bulkhead should be located behind this pile of debris. I think we'll have to blow it up to gain access.
Did you just cut it?
The oil disaster has caused heavy damage in this sector. Can you check if our measures are taking effect and the...
Warning. Production breakdown.
If you're looking for a little support, you've come to the right place.
Do you need the Eden Initiative's
So
help?
far, so good.
New island located.
What's going on there?
Locating island.
One button.
New island coordinates acquired.
Are you smiling because you completed this? This is really more luck than judgment. The ecosystem is still contaminated, but your data is showing that nature is healing itself.
Neat. Ordinary, I'm gonna see this out. Ah, there we go. The first element of the will be destroyed. There we go.
This explosive charge is extremely sensitive. The slightest movement could set it off. Are you ready?
No wonder it's so fast. It's like plus speed. There's a 40 you can stack them. Oh no, you can actually stack it on the thing, but I know, was it? I think 80
I hope I have calculated the explosive power and waterproofing at this depth correctly. The salvage station mustn't be jeopardized by a damaged Virago.
Oh yes, you can. Basically 40-40, basically 80. Oh boy, you can see how fast that thing actually goes as well. Eesh.
The empirical evidence that proves I am right. The data log will give us some idea of exactly what happened to the Virago. Okay, let us solve the mystery.
I don't go back over here. Look at that, Masterport Cleaner. You get a little module you can put on your arc to make it tiny and smack these things all over the place.
How may I help you?
You can go in here. For the campaign, other single player and sandbox stuff and all that, the arc remains around, but the arc can actually moves around.
Okay, what's the situation? Failing really isn't part of my rep.
Yeah, we're gonna do something first. So now we can do this in the sandbox. I was wondering if you can do it here. So basically, anywhere the arc goes, all your stuff goes. So if you put someone in there, yeah, there's a little cheeky thing. You put an item there, save. Oh no, save, put the item in there, then reload. The item will be in the arc and on the ship. So basically you can stack them. Yes, I do it. Hey, it's the thing that I haven't patched it, boy, can't patch it.
Let's make it short. Yes or no? That is sensational. The data log appears to be damaged. It would be very risky to examine it here. I'll have to do this at my office, back at Core. The SAAT HQ is in Core. I would be delighted if you would come along with me and help me examine the data log. So, it is off to Core.
This
I
card.
can hardly wait to study the data from the data log more closely.
There was charter on the things, and now it's just gone off in the water.
Receiving core target coordinates. Course calculated. Procedure initiated.
Even more, look. You have won, yes. Well, that's probably good amount of hours. I don't know how long I've been playing, but here's the 2070. The fabulous thing, I will be doing the campaign Deep Ocean and as well probably some live stream or on this channel. I don't know. Sandbox. So if you're wanting just for a sandbox thing, do it. I will actually do it. I'll probably do it with some friends. Anyway, until next time, stay dry, stay safe, and make sure to get all the arseholes out before they blow up your dam.